Hello and welcome to the Tuesday Night Music Show. And boy, do we have a treat for you tonight. Damon has picked the topic. And the topic tonight is going to be ballads. But we're going to do a warm-up of something else completely different first. But before we get into any of that, the show is brought to you by DJ Event Planner. If you want to check out more about DJ Event Planner, check out the description of this video. We'll have a link down there, as well as some links to some of our other sponsors. Thank you, DJ Event Planner, for being one of our proud channel sponsors. We have Eric from Wilburn, Mass.
Hello.
We have a friend, Travis, joining us from Kentucky. Yeehaw. It's actually Indiana, but you live in Kentucky, right? Something like that. Like he said, I'm a Hoosier, he's a Hoosier. Would you like to be a Hoosier, too? Jay, who's back home in Temecula, California. Well, second home, first home being Boston. Speaking of Boston, we got Boston John joining us tonight.
Up
from, guess where? Boston. And
No.
the man of the hour, Damon from the Detroit area. From Dearborn. Anyway. All right. So Damon suggested a while back that we do a show on ballads, so we're going to do that tonight. Before we get into that, I want to do a couple warm-up rounds and see how far we can go before we just junked out. So this is going to get your brain working. Songs that mention or are about DJs. Going to go around the room. Eric, you go first.
Last night a DJ saved my life in deep.
In deep. That's right.
if you all didn't have that as your first one,
That's obvious. Now, I'm just going to say right now, before we go any further, there are going to be obvious ones like that, and there are going to be less obvious ones when you think about it. Travis, can you name a song?
I mean, most obvious, Madonna, Hey, Mr. DJ.
There you go. That music. Wasn't that music?
Yes, there's music. Yes.
Music. When she says, hey, Mr. DJ. Jay.
Whoa. Low-hanging fruit got taken fast by Eric. Good one. Geez, a song that mentions a DJ.
You want me to come back to you?
Yeah, I think you may have to.
I'll come back to you.
A little stumped here.
That's okay. That's okay.
Stumped.
We're getting your brains working here. John?
Yeah.
Song that mentions a DJ.
as long as I mentioned, I'll go with the world famous Supreme Team show. Hey DJ, play that song, keep me dancing all night.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I know Damon's got like 70 of them. Give us one.
I'm gonna drop a whole album on you. He's the DJ, I'm the rapper. Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
There you go. We're gonna go back to Jay. Do you need more time?
I'm still thinking.
Okay, then I'll go, and we'll get back to Jay.
You go, and I'm just
so. I'm going to give you a less obvious one, and that is Casey and the Sunshine Band. I'm your boogeyman. Some people think that song's about the boogeyman, but if you listen to that song, it's the DJ. He's the boogeyman. He's playing music for the people on the radio. That's what the song is about. So that's a less obvious one.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay, and Jay's ready to go.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm going to go from the Lodger, David Bowie. I am a DJ.
DJ from the Lodger. Yep.
Yes.
That works.
I'm a DJ. I'm what I play.
Hey,
I got believers.
Brian, would you like to join us in progress? Because we can catch you up real fast. You turn your camera and your mic on, we'll get you in here. And I think you'll enjoy this one. We gotta wait a minute to see if Brian actually responds. All right. We see his picture. We don't have his mic on. We don't have his camera on. But Brian, you can totally join us in progress for this recording. He's coming.
Here he is.
He's going to do it. There he is. Brian. Welcome, Brian K. from Scranton, PA. Brian, we just did our first round on this, and we're going to let you go, and that'll complete the round. We're looking for songs, and even if you repeat something we already said, that doesn't matter because you weren't here. We're looking for songs that mention DJ or are about DJs. Off the top of your head, can you think of a song?
Last night the DJ saved my life.
Close enough. Okay. You ready for another round? You want to go one more before we get into our topic of ballads tonight?
I still got one more.
I still got one more too.
Let's go.
Jay will think of one. Eric, go.
How about We Are Who We Are, Kesha?
She says something about a DJ in that
Yeah,
song.
she does say something about a DJ. That's a good one.
Travis.
DJ got us falling in love.
Oh,
Brown, right?
I love it. Yep.
Usher.
Oh, Usher. Yeah.
Mhm.
Jay. Circle back.
I know there's a Bee Gees track that mentions DJ, but I can't
Is
for
there?
like me think. I swear there is.
We'll
Unless
get
I'm
back
just
to
thinking
you.
of some random disco song.
No, you probably are thinking of
I
random.
think a lot of the disco may have, yeah.
Well, there's a few. John, do you have another one?
Yeah. The group was Zane, Zhane, and that
I
was
know
Hey
that.
Mr. DJ, and that's
Yes.
a funky one that
I like
tend to
that one a
forget about.
lot.
It's in the title, so yeah.
I like that one a lot.
That's a
hey,
good one.
DJ could play in that song all night.
All
Damon.
right. Oh man, from the greatest trio ever, Run DMC, Jam Master Jay, Peter Piper.
Ooh.
And if you know the song, it talks about the DJ throughout the
Damn,
whole
that
song.
DJ made my day.
Yep. He's the baddest of the best. Now
GD,
he's
that
the
DJ
baddest.
made my day. Yeah. Brian, you got another one for us?
Oh, I didn't know we were going to go around. DJ.
Ooh, I got one.
We can circle back.
Yeah, I got Madonna's song that Hey Mr. DJ, put another
Music.
record on
Music.
I got that stuck in my head.
That's okay. And you weren't here for the first round, so that's fine. Jay, back to you.
Did anyone say what's the Chantel track?
Blue Chantel?
DJ made us do it.
Yes, something like that. DJ made me do it, or did us?
Something like that.
That's as close as I'm gonna get.
This young lady has two, and I'm going to give the less obvious one so someone else can steal the other one who might be struggling. And that would be Rihanna, Pon du Replay.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
good.
Mr. DJ.
And
Yeah.
with that, we'll go back to Jay.
Or Brian.
Well, either one of you is. Oh no, Brian, you're right. You actually hit one.
Ooh, I got one.
Brian passes. That's okay.
What? You want me to get another one?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You know what? Let's just
Yeah.
go around the room again, and that just makes more sense. Eric.
All right, well, I'm going to use the one that you didn't use by Rihanna. If nobody else is going to steal it, Please Don't Stop the Music.
There you go.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
Travis, you got another one? Just one more.
So I'm a huge fan of Robbie Williams, and right before his
Yes.
kind of the end of his American career, he came out with a song called Rock DJ, and the video he strips down to his skeleton. That's what
Yes.
but I believe it had something to do with DJs.
I don't want to rock DJ, but you're making me feel so.
Yes.
Great song. Great song. Yeah, that's a huge track over there. You can still play that. In fact, that used to be my breakdown song in the 2000s.
Oh,
when I
really?
Yeah, I would, because that was early 2000s. So I would put that on, turn it down, bring the lights up, and then I would, while my lights were cooling off, I would start breaking them down. So the last thing I brought down was the PA. So it gave me time to, rock DJ.
Robbie Williams is a big reason why I became a DJ in the long run. Yeah.
Oh, I love Robbie Williams. His early stuff is really good. But most people don't know it. But yeah, Rock DJ is a great track if you don't know it. Jay.
God is the DJ by Pink.
There you go. Hey, yeah. There it is.
Sweet.
John.
Well, I think this song should be called Early Saturday Morning, but Katy Perry was actually singing about last Friday night, and there was some DJ passed out in the yard.
It happens. It happens.
Because I think that's the after effects of that party. Friday night it was cool.
Right.
Saturday everyone was just everywhere. So
That's out of the pool.
Damon, do you have another one?
Yeah, I'm gonna know another Run DMC. They had a song called "Praise the DJ." It was off one of their last albums.
And Brian, do you have another one? If not, you can pass.
I can't think of anything else with DJ in the title.
I don't remember.
One more round.
I don't remember who did it.
Jay.
I don't remember the artist, but I recently heard the song because I was watching the remake of Salem's Lot, and they were playing the song. And I hadn't heard it in years. Kind of forgot all about it. Clap for the Wolfman.
Mm.
It's about Wolfman Jack.
Okay.
But I can't remember who did it. You remember that song?
Yeah.
Clap for the Wolfman. He's gonna ring.
It's like some 70s rock band or something. Yeah, I can't think of the name of them.
I can't remember who it was, but that's the song. I hadn't heard it probably since it was popular. Eric wants to go one more round, so give us another one, Eric.
Well, we don't have to do another round because Jay gave me the dirty eye, so you know.
No, we can do
The
another
stink
round.
eye.
I just actually thought of one.
Oh,
Okay,
Jay,
no, okay. Well, in that case,
If you got to go another round, might be a
USA.
debatable one, but
Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus.
yeah, she talks about DJ in that one.
DJ
yeah,
in
she
there.
does mention DJ.
She absolutely does. Travis.
Oh man. I'm gonna have to pass. I'm starting to draw a blank.
That's okay. That's part of the game. That's all good. Jay.
I just thought about it. Clint Eastwood was in a movie called Call Me Misty about an overnight DJ, and I think there's a title track, Call Me Misty,
There is.
and it's about him being a DJ overnight.
Yeah.
That's you could debate it, so I wouldn't
Oh.
fight it.
Oh,
John.
Review the. I got two. Which one do you
Okay.
want? Want the oldie?
Which, whatever. This is the
We'll
last
take
round.
it. Well, if you are the morning DJ on WOLD, that would be Mr. Harry Chapin, who relocated his life several times, and you can hear him singing those jingles on WOLD.
But you had two.
Oh, you want the other one?
Yeah, last
Well,
round.
the one that came to me first, because then that just kind of fell in because I started going like KRP in Cincinnati and stuff.
There you go. There's one right there.
It was Grand Mixer DST. He's the guy that did all the scratching in Herbie Hancock's Rocket. He had a song called "The Home of Hip Hop" that was really big, probably 84, 85, and he mentions like Marley Marl and how all the DJs came up boogie down and through the Bronx and doing the parties, and it's a lot of DJ references. So "Home of Hip Hop," Grand Mixer DST. I think it's his only solo record.
It was.
Yep, I got it.
All right, Damon. Damon, one more.
Well, all right. Since John dropped two, I'm gonna drop two.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay. I'm gonna take you to the West Coast first,
Okay.
and we're gonna drop "Egyptian Lover." What is a DJ if he can't scratch?
Oh, nice.
Now I'm gonna bring you back to New York.
All right.
The Adventures of Grandmaster Flash
And the wheels of steel.
and the Wheels of Steels.
Kind of the one I was kind of thinking about in my head. Yeah.
Or we can go Funky Beat by Houdini because he actually talks about it. They talk about a DJ. Their
All
DJ
right, you
starts rapping in that
show
song.
stop showing off now.
Hey.
We get the room full of DJs. We know
Damon
stuff.
can do this all night.
Yeah, call Damon for future DJ.
Well, then
parties.
I'm doing another one too. Old time rock and roll, Bob Seger.
Don't try to take me to a disco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or even get them out on the floor.
Right?
In 10
Something
minutes,
like
he'll be
that,
late for the
right.
door.
Uh-huh.
It's like the ultimate boomer song. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
My music's
Can't
better.
make me. Yeah.
Isn't there something that God It's Friday that mentions a DJ?
Which one?
Probably
Thank God
does.
It's Friday.
It probably does.
Okay.
Probably.
That was
I
a
would
very
have to
DJ centric movie. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Evacuate the
Ooh.
Dance Floor, I'm pretty sure mentions a DJ a couple times.
Anybody remember the name of the
Cascada.
club and Thank God It's Friday?
Oh shit.
It's
Hey, folks.
okay. It's called the Zoo.
Yes.
Can anybody remember who owned the club? Who the actor was?
Yeah. John Goodman. I mean, no. I'm sorry.
No.
Jeff Bloom. Jeff Bloom.
Jeff Gutenberg.
Yeah, Gutenberg. That's what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, really? Mahoney from Police Academy?
No,
No.
That's
Steve.
Steve Gutenberg.
Yeah,
Jeff
Steve
Goldblum.
Gutenberg.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jeff
Jeff
Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Because his
Jurassic
Porsche
Park
got
guy.
smashed up in the
The
parking lot.
apartments.com guy.
Yeah. Let's go faster. Him from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
The Fly. Yeah.
I did that in one take. One
That's
take.
the
That
first,
guy.
not the first time I ever saw him. The first time I ever saw him, he was the bad guy who killed Charles Bronson's wife in Death Wish.
Yep.
That's the second time I ever saw him. And the manager of Thank God It's Friday. Anyway, I just thought we'd just do a fun warm up round. It'd be fun to do. We're gonna do ballads tonight. songs that are cool ballads. I mean, maybe there's something you play as a DJ, maybe there's something you just like. Tell us the story behind it, the ballads that you dig. We're gonna let Eric go first, going around the room.
I'm gonna go right off and as soon as you guys brought it up the other night off here, The Search Is Over, Survivor. Always loved the
Nice.
song. I've always loved that song. I got no story. I do have a story, but I can't tell it on air here.
It's okay. 80s was a hell of a drug. You know, that whole Vital Signs album, I think, is a hidden gem. That album is one of those front to back great albums. And most people only know it for I Can't Hold Back and The Search Is Over.
Right.
But it's a great album. Travis, ballad.
So, two of my favorite ballads, Extreme More Than Words.
We're going around the room. So
Yeah, I want to save number 2. Yeah.
And Faithfully by Journey. Is
Or
one of
don't.
Or not.
That's okay. Just
Just
that's okay.
Me too.
Do whatever you like. Jay.
Man, this is a long list.
I'm predicting yours in my head because I know.
I am going to start my first round here. I'm going to go Even Now by Barry Manilow.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
I wasn't expecting that either. Nice. Yeah.
Mr. Manilow has quite a way with the words.
You can stay on Barry for this whole thing pretty
I
much.
could
Just
I
keep
could
knocking
just
Barry.
keep
You
going.
could just
Yeah.
do like a very Barry ballad.
Yeah,
Just
his
knocking
greatest
all the
hits, all
dominoes.
28 songs. Here
Barry
we go.
Gibb, Barry Gordy, Barry Manilow, Chuck Berry, Barry White. We could just keep
Barry.
going.
Yeah, Barry's
Barry.
a big love language
gosh.
name.
John, did you do one or did we
No,
just
I'll go. The first one I can remember playing, even just getting started in the business, because when they want a slow song. I didn't have that stuff. I only had the records from home. I had to go out and buy some 45s. And what I always had great success with was Always and Forever by Heatwave.
Heatwave?
Oh, it's a great song.
Beautiful.
That just always seemed to work. It didn't matter the age. It didn't matter what they were about, but everyone always seemed to get out and vibe to that one.
Yeah.
So
I probably got a good 15 years out of that when I started DJing weddings. And I started DJing weddings in 89. So, I mean, that was the staple for a long time. It didn't matter. It
worked.
Yeah.
And everybody knew it. I mean, it got radio play too, so it wasn't obscure or anything. So
yeah, oddly enough, if you play the groove line, they look at you funny, but they knew Always and Forever.
Yeah.
Love groove line.
Damon.
Oh man, when you drop these two songs, they work back to back. You got a good 8 minutes of that you can get away and do whatever you need to do.
A little bit of break time.
Luther Vandross.
Here and Now.
No, not Here and Now. Okay. Let Me Hold You Tight. No, what is the song? Creep is the second one, and the first song is Let Me Hold You Tight. If Only for One Night. Okay, that's what it is. If Only for One Night and Creep, they run back to back with each other, and you got good 8 minutes.
What was the second one?
Creep.
TLC.
No, by Luther Vandross. They both.
Oh, I'm thinking Radiohead. I'm just like, okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
What kind
they're
of
both by
parties
Luther Vandross, and if you on the album, they run back to back. They run right into each other, and it's a good 8 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
Brian,
Check
give us
that
a
out.
really sweet ballad.
This one always fills the dance floor. Unchained Melody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Classic.
Great call.
Huge.
Classic.
It was big the first time, and then when Ghost came out, it had a second life and never went away.
Nope.
I was waiting for Debbie Gibson, actually.
Let's go play
She
that.
must have a ballad. Or Tiffany, she must have a ballad.
Great and greatest love of all.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, there are great ballads that I will mention, but what I will try to do in our first couple rounds is mention ones that work really well as a mobile DJ.
Mm-hmm.
What I feel like you have to be careful with is because there's a lot of breakup songs, there's a lot of heartbreak songs, and you want to play the happy love songs, at wedding receptions. If you're just doing a regular party, yeah, you can play It Must Have Been Love by Roxette or something. But if you're doing a wedding, the one that I do really well with, well, several I do really well with. Sometimes I'll have a couple where she's into top 40 and he's into country, but there's not a lot of dancing country. So I try to play the country stuff for the slow songs. So it gets in there. And a big one that never went away was Amazed by Lone Star. And there's a pop edit of that I like to play.
Yeah.
That's the first one I'll throw out for you. Eric.
Well,
Should we do genres before we go any further?
what?
Should we make it each round as a genre? Because you could make this country. Then the
Okay.
next one
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, we can do a country
could be
roll
pop,
now.
just because we could go all over the map.
We could do like a country and a soul and a top 40.
Something. Yeah. 'Cause
oldies.
I'm
Fine.
in my head thinking I'm going in like 8 different genres if we go.
I was
8.
trying to keep it easy for you, but if you want to increase
Well, no,
the
I just
difficulty
because I
level,
think we all know enough music in different genres that it
Yeah,
might be
thank.
fun
let's
to
try.
do. Like since you just did country, why don't we do country on this one?
I like that.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right,
country slow, Eric.
Country slow. I'm gonna go "Feel So Right," Alabama.
Beautiful. Travis, country slow. You're in Kentucky. This is easy.
And I'm in Kentucky, and if you want to get people on the dance floor with a slow song, it's George Strait, "I Cross My Heart."
Oh, beautiful.
That's Texas too.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Jay, country slow.
man, I'm gonna go "Best Friend" by Tim McGraw.
Ooh, good one.
Nice.
Yeah. I get a lot of requests for that for the bridal party here too.
Yeah, it
John,
makes sense.
country slow.
Country slow. I will do. I had a lot of success with. I'm going to do "Keeper of the Stars," and it was
Tracy
Martina
Bird.
McBride, right?
No, it's a
Oh,
dude.
Tracy Bird.
Tracy Bird.
Tracy Bird, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right.
All right, Damon, country slow.
The one that has been working for me for the last 5 years, Tennessee whiskey.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
It's never
Slow
fails.
jam about getting drunk. That's a good country song. Yeah.
You guys all know that's a cover, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
George Jones did it. George Jones did it. Originally.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know when you tell them. They're like, "What? He wrote it." I'm like, "No."
That was his.
Cover.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, country slow. What do you got?
The original version of the song, Dolly Parton, "I Will Always Love You."
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Nice. I'll go. We want to go another round with country slow?
Sure.
I mean, it's been pretty well, but I'm going to go Shania Twain, "You're Still the One."
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian.
For weddings specifically, is what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do the Obby as a lady, Kenny Rogers.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Travis.
It's not necessarily a slow song, but here in Kentucky, it's treated like a slow song, and that's
Okay.
Deer Green.
What is it?
John Deere Green by Joe Diffie.
John
is
Deere
Okay.
Green.
popular. Oh, and actually, I'll take that back. I'll do Neon Moon. Neon
That's-
Moon.
yeah.
Great.
That's way better.
That's like a two-step song kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Jay.
You may not be familiar with this. You'll know the guy, but you may not know the song. He wrote it for his wife on their wedding day, and that is "Rest of Mine" by Trace Adkins.
I love that song, Jay.
Yeah, that's a
It's
good
a-
one.
For the rest of
Beautiful.
mine. Yep. Yes.
John.
Well, Eric kind of stepped on my artist, but he didn't take my song. So I also had Kenny Rogers in my head. I was going to go "He Believes in Me,"
That's a great song.
which is another good one from kind of back in
Isn't
the
that a
day,
duet?
80s country. I think it's
No.
only
No, you're
Is it just him?
you're thinking of like "Don't Fall in Love with a Dreamer" or something.
Okay.
Why?
Damon.
Because they're always asleep.
"I Love You," Martina McBride.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
And one more country slow song from Brian. Just grant me.
My man, Garth Brooks, "The Dance."
Nice.
That's a
That's a good
great
one.
song.
solid, good one.
Such a good song.
So let's switch gears and do something else. I don't know. What's our genre?
80s.
80s slow?
80s slow.
Okay, I'm going to throw one out there that I was thinking about. It's an 80s slow song. It's a country song. It's a pop song. It's an R&B song. It's everything. And that would be "Stuck on You," Lionel Richie.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Good one.
Yeah, you're right.
Propose.
That
It's everything. It's absolutely everything.
does cross every genre.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does.
It's the ultimate crossover track.
Yeah.
What do you,
No, I
what do you
like
got,
that.
Eric?
How about "Baby Come to Me"?
Oh, Sergio Mendes.
Remember, right, what is
Yes,
it?
Sergio Mendes.
No, I think it was.
Yeah.
It
No.
was. It was. Peebo Bryson and
Oh, the duet. Yeah, you're right.
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
I'm thinking "Never Gonna Let You Go."
You got like
you're
right.
James
yeah.
Ingram in my
Oh,
head.
Baby,
James
yeah,
Ingram.
was it
But
James
the
Ingram?
Quincy Jones thing.
That's a Quincy.
Whatever.
The
It
Dude
was
album.
"Baby Come to Me." Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yes. Nice. Travis. 80s slow. There's a lot.
Ballad, right?
There's a whole
Yeah.
Ballad, 80s, yeah, 80s slow.
Okay.
Whatever. Ballad, 80s
Yeah.
ballad.
Pass me. Come back to me. Yeah.
I'll come back to you, Jay. 80s ballad.
You know what? It's a toss up between two tracks by the same band, but I've got to go Thompson Twins. And I'm going to go in the middle. I'm going to go with Hold Me Now.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah.
John.
Because that's why I said, when you said slow, I'm like,
Yeah, you can go either way.
80s.
I think you're right.
80s pop
80s.
slow. We'll do Lady in Red, Krista Berg.
Perfect.
Oh.
That's a great one for weddings.
Solid.
Still. Damon.
Oh
80s
man,
slow.
well, I'm about to drop one of Brian's favorite songs, "Tender Love," Force and Bees.
dude,
Still holds up.
such,
After all
Jim
these
and
years.
Lewis, gold right there.
such a great track.
I got one.
Such a
Brian,
great track.
I need an 80s slow song. There's tons of them.
Not a power ballad, not one of those songs. Not a hair
Well, you
band.
could. That's our next one.
If that's
Let's do
what
that
you
next.
want.
We get
Oh,
that.
we're doing that next.
Because I got many of those.
Yeah.
How about Berlin? Take My Breath Away.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well
Great
played.
track.
Well played.
Great track.
But I like
Travis
Brian's.
is stretching his arms. He's
I
ready
know
to
Travis
go.
has one now.
Yeah, he's
Okay, Travis, back to
Tapping
you
his
before we
neck a
move
little
on.
bit. Yeah,
I can't believe I didn't think of it the first time. Purple Rain.
Very nice.
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. So I like Brian's suggestion of power ballad.
Yeah,
So
I
let's
agree.
do some power ballad. I actually played a power ballad last night as the second to the last song of the night by request. And I think it's arguably one of the last power ballads we ever heard. And that would be Celine Dion, It's All Coming Back to Me Now.
Oh yeah.
Eric, power
John and
ballad.
I jumping up and down.
Yeah, you guys are all excited.
Celine wasn't quite the category name I would have hit out of the top 50 names that I
When
thought of.
Power ballad came up now.
All
Eric.
out of love, Air Supply.
Nice.
That's good. I like that.
Travis, power ballad.
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Ooh.
Beautiful. Jay,
Man, I was going to go Saigon Kick, but I got to go with the obvious White Snake. Is This Love?
Okay.
nice.
Nice.
John.
I'm thinking
I will go
John's
with-
going Sebastian. But,
I will go with the Diane Warren penned Don't Want to Miss a Thing with Aerosmith.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So.
Damn.
Absolutely beautiful.
Great choice.
Damon,
Well,
power ballad.
I'm going to the Crew. Home Sweet Home. Motley Crue.
That was my first
Beautiful.
flip.
Beautiful.
I had that.
I thought he meant two live at first, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is
yeah. Yeah.
I didn't
But their
get
power
that.
ballads are a little
I
different.
went to
my
my
house. Yeah.
Yeah,
Be so horny.
face down is suddenly a power ballad, huh?
Yeah.
Brian K.
See, that's what I thought you meant when power ballads. I consider that from 80s hair bands. That's why.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it qualifies.
Poison. Every rose has its thorn.
I love
Nice.
Great one.
Great one.
Yeah.
Very
Absolutely.
nice. One more round of power ballads? What do you think?
Go for
Okay.
it.
At least one more round of power ballad? Journey Faithfully.
Good one.
I was going to say, and I will, Open Arms Journey.
Oh,
Hmm.
better. Really. Travis, power ballad.
I would do anything for love by Meatloaf. Maybe the
Oh,
There you go.
huge.
Great one.
But I won't do
Huge.
that.
I won't do that.
Whatever that is, I won't do it.
That
Won't
means
do that.
I know what that is. That is driving to Burlington.
Yeah, he won't do that.
We won't do that.
Won't do that.
Don't do that.
Go into Racine. We won't do that.
No, I don't.
What do you got, Jay?
know,
Power ballad.
not bulletproof. I'm gonna go late '80s, and I'm gonna go My Boys from New Jersey
Mhm.
with Baz on vocals. I got to go with I Remember You, Little
Nice.
Skid Row.
Right. Nice.
Yep.
John.
I'm going to take Toto 4. I'm going to do I Won't Hold You Back.
Oh, that's a nice one.
With Luke
I
Lukather,
love that
singing
track.
that one. Yeah.
Did you
That's-
deep
yeah.
diving? That's
That's
nice.
not
Nice.
deep. That's a really good song.
It's not
No,
that
I mean,
deep.
compared to what most people would consider.
But it's such a great
Just
track.
got like the build and the vocals is so pretty. It's just
Oh,
like,
100%.
It's a great track.
They get skipped over too often on stuff.
Damon, power ballad.
November Rain, Guns N' Roses.
Oh.
Nice.
Listen to this. Back to Brian.
Nice.
The late Jane, what's the name? Janie Lane.
Janie Lane.
Warrant with Heaven.
Good one.
Was that the 80s or was that
Yeah.
90s?
Well,
no,
it
that's
doesn't
80s.
matter.
Yeah, it's 80s.
Power-
It wasn't
power ballad.
specific to decade, but
We
that's
can
totally
do
That was
fine.
70s, 80s, 90s. It's just
That was
power
80s.
ballad is all we're
Okay.
looking for.
Yeah.
It's a good ballad.
Okay, one more round of power ballad because I think everybody's got something on deck, right?
Yes.
I'm going to go REO Speedwagon, Keep on Loving You.
Oh, I love
Wow.
that.
One of my earliest memories from skating when I was actually good at skating, I wasn't tripping over myself, is trying to find a girl I can hold her hand to going around the rink to that. That was nice track. High Infidelity, I believe that was on.
Yep.
Eric.
I've got two. I'll just say one. I'm trying to pick which one, but I'll go straight from the heart. Brian Adams.
Nice.
Ooh, good one.
He has a lot of good ones.
He's
He's all ballad. I think
We could do 3 rounds on Brian Adams.
just about not even touching Glass Tiger.
No. Travis.
Chicago, you're the inspiration.
Love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You could do 3 rounds in Chicago
You
too.
could
I
do
was gonna
8 rounds on
say,
Chicago.
let's do 8 rounds in Chicago.
David Foster for 1,000, please.
Yeah.
Jay.
Everything. You know what? I was going to go with one thing, but after hearing you guys just say that, I want to go with,
I know where you're
and
going.
I'm going to mess up the name of it. I want to go with the Peter Cetera and Amy Grant.
Next time I fall.
Nice.
Yes, next time I
Next
fall.
time.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'll have to look that one up. I don't know.
It's a nice one.
Oh, it's a beautiful
Oh, that's a
song.
pretty one. You'll like that one. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
if you like Chicago, you'll love it.
Check it out.
John.
And Amy Grant's got an amazing voice too, so
Oh,
that helps.
Yeah.
Life.
All right, so we're just doing just power belts. All right, if a lot of people probably haven't checked out the band or heard this kid sing, but if you have not heard Steelheart doing "Never Let You Go," parentheses Angel Eyes, you're gonna have. It's like a hurricane's coming. You're gonna have to put gorilla
He's a
tape on your
screamer.
windows. He'll
Yeah.
break all the wine glasses in your house.
If your
Every song.
windows.
Yeah. Yeah. You
He
remember
hits
check was
notes-
bad. Check
Yeah,
this guy out.
he hits notes that humans, he's almost up in like dog frequencies. He's just way.
If you saw the movie Rockstar, he's all the high pitched stuff that quote unquote Mark Wahlberg is.
Can you
saying.
imagine living in an apartment and having him as your neighbor and he's like, doing it?
It was like someone in the bathroom because he likes the acoustics, right? And you're like, oh man, it's 4 a.m. You hear that coming through the walls. Like,
going
man,
into drain pipes?
the windows are rattling in here. What's going on? Yeah.
One more power ballad from Damon.
I'm gonna go with Nothing Else Matters, Metallica.
Nice.
Interesting.
And that's one that gets requested a lot as a DJ.
Mhm.
Because the guy's into Metallica, what's appropriate? You can do that one.
You can get away with
yeah.
it. Yeah, you got to pass on that one for sure.
And people will
Or Unforgiven, I guess you could. I guess.
Yeah.
Consider,
Well, Nothing Else Matters is actually a nice, sweet song.
Yeah. But they had that segment of the mid to late 80s where it was understood you put out the song that you wanted, then the power ballad.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
like even Testament, the band Testament's a thrash metal band out of San Francisco. They have a power
They had a ballad, and they called it the ballad.
everything. Yeah.
How original, right?
I mean, didn't even Ozzy Osbourne have, If I Cross My Eyes Forever, will they always stay
Well,
this
he
way?
did that with
Yeah.
Lita Ford. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it was their
Yeah.
Mom, I'm coming home.
Mama, I'm coming home.
Yeah,
no more
Mama,
tears.
no more
Those are all.
tears.
He was just knocking out power ballads on every record.
And what's funny is Mom, I'm Coming Home, the words are all written, because if you didn't know this, Ozzy never wrote a word. It was all Bob Daisley. But all those lyrics were written by Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead.
And interestingly enough, Ozzy can barely say a word.
And this was
Yeah.
it wasn't a hit on one of his albums, but it was called You're No Different. Ozzy did it. I forget what album that was,
That's
but that was a ballad, and I liked that song. But it
He had a
just
great
never-
one on the
never
second
got
album
released.
called Tonight.
Tonight's a beautiful song.
It's on
too.
Diary of a Madman.
But his mind, he just forgot to thank all those great writers who gave him all that material. It's
Yeah,
amazing
he
just
skipped
what-
that
It's
part.
so sad that he forgot who wrote all that shit for
Well,
him.
he kept that into himself along with all their royalties.
Yeah, and he kept the money too. Yeah, that.
Before we move on to our next thing, Brian, you get one more power ballad.
I played this at several weddings in the 90s. Firehouse finally found the love of my lifetime. Or
Love of a lifetime.
I've had that as a first dance song at some weddings.
Yeah,
so
I
it's a
had
great
that.
one.
I had
Great song.
love of a
great,
lifetime.
great guys. Great choices. What other ballad should we hit? Should we hit
How
like
about-
a decade or?
How about, and
How
I've
about
got
90s
mine.
exclusively?
Mm.
90s. I was going to
90s.
say
I get
duet
70s.
ballad.
What?
A ballad with duet. A duet ballad.
A duet ballad.
And that may be hard. 'Cause I don't got nothing in mind, but I have to think about this.
Oh, I've got one just right off the top of my head. I've
I
got
don't
several.
need to make it hard or anything, but I'm just.
I got one, but
didn't even
somebody's
have
probably
nothing.
going to say
It's
it.
funny when Eric says harder.
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 We should do something I don't know anything about.
like
Launches
Burn.
grenade into
You
room.
guys want to
Yeah.
try a round of duet ballad?
Sure.
Figure
I'll
out
kick it
something.
off with like low hanging fruit.
Oh man.
And actually, unfortunately, I used to have to play this, and I used to hear it a lot. Islands in the Stream.
I was just thinking.
Oh,
just thinking-
I
Dolly,
I was
Parton
just
and Kenny
thinking you were gonna
Rogers.
One of the best duets ever done, and
Written
just
by the Bee Gees.
written by
Yeah.
Barry and the boys. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
the song that Brian should say, and I'm not going to say it, but it'll be interesting if.
Oh, I
Brian
know what song you're thinking.
Oh, I got one.
Song
I got a
I'm
lot.
thinking
I got a
Brian
ton
should
of them. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Eric.
Suddenly, Olivia Newton-John and
Oh, Cliff Richard.
yes,
Nice.
Brian's got a
I love
soft
that
spot for
track.
it
Cliff
just hit me. Go ahead.
Love that track.
That's a good one.
Travis.
A lot more modern, but it's one close to my heart, and that's Callum Scott and Leona Lewis. I think You Are the Reason.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, give us a ballad. What the
I'm not going to know the singers.
Okay, I'll help you.
You'll know it's a ballad. You'll know it's a duet,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'll go with what was vaguely mentioned earlier, and that's "Never Gonna Let You Go" by Sergio Mendes.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know who they are either.
I don't, sadly, nobody, I don't think
It's just
anyone
the studio
does.
I don't
musicians.
remember their
like,
names.
Yeah, I think they were
Just-
studio.
but they killed it.
They
Oh,
it was
they
crushing.
murdered it.
That's a great
Murdered it.
track. Yeah.
John.
I got a new one that got on my radar, and it's probably good for the rocker crew. It's Dave Draymond from the group Disturbed, and he's singing with Ann Wilson on a new song. It was 2023. It came out. It's called "Don't Tell Me." If you haven't heard that one, check that out. It's like it's power, it's build, and it's Ann Wilson apart. So she kills the vocals, and he's amazing, and they sound really good together. It's kind of like that Aussie Lita thing going on
Oh
again.
wow. Okay.
It's definitely worth checking out. Well, maybe we'll play it after the show, but Don't Tell Me, and it's listed as them as separate artists. It's on Disturbed's latest record, but it's featuring Ann Wilson. I'm sorry. Yeah, check that out. It's a good one.
Awesome. Damon.
I'm gonna go with "I'm Your Angel" by Celine Dion and R. Kelly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Brian.
Canceled.
Can we play him yet?
Can you play that?
Challenge time.
We bring him back.
Challenge. Ballad.
No, we're not canceling on him no
Do
more.
it.
Cancel on Kelly. All right.
No.
Duet ballad.
One of my favorite singers with one of my least favorite singers. Neil Diamond and Barbara Streisand.
You don't.
You don't bring me flowers.
I
So who do
saw
you love and who do you
going-
hate? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, wait, I'm an idiot. I just remember. Okay, yeah, fine. You're like
I saw him going Barbara Streisand and Barry Gibb.
Guilty.
That was
Well,
Okay,
that's a good one too.
that's good.
yeah, that was my guess for Brian.
There's a
Thought he was
couple
gonna
good
go
ones
there.
with that one.
Yeah.
One in particular.
Yes.
There's actually two that I'm aware of.
I'm thinking of
Nice.
the bigger one.
No, I got to come up with one.
I read somewhere that Neil Diamond and Barbara Streisand didn't get along. Wasn't that like in some article? Like they just butted heads the whole time.
I don't think Neil Diamond got along with anyone. That's kind of the understanding that I have of the whole situation.
You may be right.
How about? Oh God, what a nice song! I haven't thought of it for years. How about "Don't Fall in Love with a Dreamer"? Kenny Rogers and Kim Carnes.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
That's a nice
that's a
song. I
really
haven't thought
good
of it in
song.
years.
It's a good
Yeah.
song.
It's almost power ballad.
This is actually
Yeah, it's on the edge.
Yeah.
This is actually a really cool topic because one of the songs that's number one or that's close to the top of the global chart right now is a ballad and it's a duet and it's Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, "Die with a Smile."
Yeah.
Oh, Die with a Smile. Yeah.
Eric, you got one more?
I got another one, and this one you're gonna say, "Wow," because I don't think anybody would have thought of it.
Yeah.
I got you, babe, Sonny and Cher.
Oh, Oh,
There
yeah.
you go. Of course.
Right?
I mean,
Damn
all
it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
that.
He's like, oh, what's wrong?
Yes.
Go ahead, Jay.
I don't want to pat myself on the back.
Man, I can see 50 of them right now, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh no.
well, I'm saying this is a ballad because I've had it requested at weddings.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Josh Groban, Celine Dion, The Prayer.
All right.
Nice.
John.
The Peter Cetera one burned me on a request. It was going to be the last song of the night. We were doing a boat party, whatever, and it was just playing whatever as we got pulled up. They basically tie in the boat to the dock, and everyone's getting up. And she was like, a woman came up, said, "It's our anniversary. I need the Peter Cetera duet." So I played the one with Amy Grant. She's like, "No, that's not it." I'm like, "Has he got another one?" I had to go search. He's got a song with Cher also.
Yeah.
I think it's
After All.
After all.
After
That's
All.
the one she wanted. And all she gave me was
After All.
Peter Cetera duet. And I'm like,
Right.
oh, that's got to be it. And she's
Yeah,
like,
After
she's
All was
looking
a
at
big
me
track.
going, no. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's a nice song too.
So midway through, I switched to the one that she wanted. But that's when I remembered that, that Cher sang with
Sure.
her. Too. So I like
That was in the back of my mind, and I had to pull it out when you said that. Of
yeah,
course.
After All.
Damon.
Well, I'm going to say this one. Eric's probably the only one that was around when this hit the first time around.
Knock it off.
From the 50s? Yeah.
No, my speaker works here. I can hear you.
I mean, Eric was, this was his jam back in the day.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
turn off Eric's Miracle Ear.
Yeah.
All right. Now he can't hear you now.
Diana Ross and Lionel Richie, Endless Love.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Was that Mahogany?
No.
Do you know?
No, but
I
it was
can't
in a
remember what it
movie.
was.
You
It was a movie.
know where you're going to. Well, that was my.
That's
That's
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
That's Mahogany.
Came from
Yeah.
Mahogany.
Yeah.
Brian.
Lady Gaga has another duet with Bradley Cooper. Shallow.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that's a good one.
That's very modern. That's very still playable. Yeah.
And we don't have to go another round, but I got one I got to throw out. It's one of my earliest memories of a song that I really liked, and that would be Donny Hathaway and Roberta Flack.
Yes.
Where's the Love?
Yep.
Wow.
I still love that
I
track.
was thinking about that one too.
Yeah, that's a
Donny
nice.
Hathaway doesn't get enough credit. I don't think. I think
No.
in general he's been, and I know his DJ. I know his daughter's DJ. I work with her. You guys have met her.
I had a win for the next round, but
Actually, no. You know what? I hate to interrupt everyone, but this is actually for my own edification. My biggest struggle, if someone comes up to me at any gig and says, "Hey man, play a ballad," I don't have much in the way of anything in the last 15 to 20 years that I go to.
Well, we had a couple here.
really,
No, we did, and that's great. But I'm wondering, is there anything, let's say, in the last, let's say just the 2020s,
Doing the modern.
guys, that we haven't said already, that you guys are going to for newer track, like country, I can
2020s?
tracks. That's, yeah, exactly.
20s and up?
That's like only 4 years, dude.
I know, but that's my point.
And
I'm
there's
still
been
saying-
3 ballads that we've mentioned.
I'd say Sam Smith. I'm not the only one, or something like that, right?
Right, that's what I mean. There's just a
Right.
I
couple.
mean, there's not. Yeah,
My strongest ballad period is like from 2000 back. I mean,
Right.
better yet, it's from like 93 or 95 back.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing when
Yeah.
I do like a money dance and it's country theme. I'm playing primarily 80, 90, early 2000 country tracks.
Mhm.
But if they want just regular love songs, I'm dipping back into Aerosmith. I don't want to miss a thing. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
And that's okay because
That-
that's what's out there, and they still.
But that's the weird thing. Like, it's more of a question. Are you guys finding as well that when somebody comes up and goes play a ballad, you don't really have a big arsenal of stuff that's from the mod? Like,
No.
it's not
the
even.
only modern ballads that I can think of from like recent years that I think do really well are country, and
That's-
the one
yeah.
that comes to mind is like "Beautiful Crazy."
Yeah.
you also got Ed Sheeran, perfect.
You got Ed Sheeran, perfect. Yeah.
It just seems like there's not that many tracks.
No,
Right.
look at country, and
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran.
You get Dan and Shay,
Well,
like
some
10,000 hours.
Yeah.
Anna falls in there, and that's been wedding.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it's the country scene that seems to work really well.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have a problem putting 5 ballads on a record either, and you're not going
Oh,
to find.
think it out loud. That's the other one I was thinking about.
Yeah, that's pretty too.
But even on the
that's a good
R&B
one.
scene, there's not a lot of R&B artists doing ballads anymore.
But if we were in the '90s, Dan, you know,
Yeah.
you could just
Oh, I'm
Well,
whipping
that's
up
a
get some
whole
rum scroll.
People are like, ooh, thank you.
We get some genuine in here. We get some.
But the problem with the problem with a lot of '90s R&B is you have to filter out the stuff that's all about breakups, like on.
How about '90s R&B ballad?
All right, now this is what I'm gonna
Yeah.
fail.
How about that?
Okay.
But I'll try.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'll
for
go
this.
first. They're out there. There's some good ones. My favorite '90s R&B ballad is by SWV, and it's called "Use Your Heart." I love that song. Absolutely love it. If you don't know it, we'll play it after the show. It's really good.
I know a fair amount of SWV. I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite one. It's on Very Necessary.
Okay.
It's really good. I'll play it for you. My absolute favorite.
You're talking R&B too, like 90s
Yeah.
R&B.
90s R&B.
And I don't even know if this was the 90s, but the one that nobody, Keith Sweat.
Very
Was
nice.
that 90s?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. He was 90s.
Yeah, yeah, good.
And it
good.
was a duet too, wasn't it? I don't know who the girl was in it too.
I
but-
don't remember a girl in there, but maybe there was. I don't
Oh,
know.
there was. They were like talking back and forth to each other on the song. Anyway,
Travis.
All My Life by Casey and JoJo.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great one.
Beautiful.
mm,
Jay.
I was going to say Casey and JoJo, but I'm now going to go to Secret Garden.
Bruce Springsteen.
Oh,
He's going. He's going. Quincy Jones and the dude.
No,
the guy.
that
just once.
the English group,
I know exactly.
Oh, the English group.
Savage Garden.
Savage Garden.
Oh, okay.
Truly
That,
Madly Deeply.
That's not R&B though. is
Truly
it?
Madly Deep. Oh, we're not. Oh,
And we're doing R&B, 90s R&B.
Oh, 90s R&B. Oh,
Yeah.
Don't get any
okay,
wider
take
than
back.
that.
Well, what did you do
We're
for Casey and
Australian.
JoJo?
Yeah,
He did
we did
Casey
All
and
My
JoJo.
Life.
Yeah, all my
Yeah.
life.
I'll
You
do
can-
the other one,
Yeah.
but I can't remember the name.
But
of it.
all for what I swear.
What was the other one?
The other song.
Either.
I swear they had two that were like
I
banging.
swear
They
was
had a
all for
bunch of
one.
them.
I swear was all for one or John Michael Montgomery.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll
Come
do.
on,
I
you're not
Swear.
going to go color me bad on this? What's wrong with you?
If I do Call Me Bad, I got to do Mia Moore.
There you go.
There you go.
That's the '90s R&B.
Here's the
I
other-
thought that was late '80s. All right, yeah, that's '90s. Yeah, I'm going down.
90s.
Such a good one.
John.
All right, I'll pick an obscure one. I've played it with some success. The group was called Brownstone, and the song was called "If You Love Me, Say It. If You Mean It, Do It."
Oh.
It's the whole-
That wasn't
That's-
obscure.
Thrones.
That wasn't
that's been sampled a little bit. That shows up in some newer music too.
That's
So
a
if you're
great
in,
one.
It's obscure from you guys from Boston, I guess. We heard the
Yeah,
hell
a
out
bit
of
of
that song.
did you play the hell out of that one?
Yeah.
yeah, that was a big one.
Okay. I'm going to drop Shy, If I Ever Fall in Love.
Oh, you bastard. Ooh,
Brian, do you have
That's
a
a great
90s
That is a great
R&B ballad?
Yeah, I mentioned Dolly Parton. We'll do the Whitney Houston. I will always,
Always
love you.
love you.
Yep.
Nice.
mhm.
Okay, you ready for this? You're gonna feel
Oh,
stupid. You're gonna feel stupid. PM Dawn, I'll die without you.
That's a good one. Okay,
That's
I remember that.
Smooth. That's very
That's
smooth.
amazing.
It's a gorgeous song.
One more
That's
round.
beautiful.
I just
Yeah,
took
one more
my
round.
drift.
He took my answer.
That's part of my slow jam.
It's locked and loaded.
That and Force MD's Tender Love.
I'm gonna go. You guys may disagree with me.
Oh,
I love the song. I know it's from the '90s. R&B, maybe. Vanessa Williams saved the best for last.
We'll give it to you.
It's a good
It's on,
track.
it was on the Comfort Zone album, and that was pretty
Yeah,
funky.
I'm not going to miss this one.
I'm gonna give it to you.
All
It
right.
was great. Best for last.
All right.
And Comfort Zone. Well, Best for last probably a better choice, but Travis.
Brian McKnight back at one or back to
Nice.
Yeah, great
Now
one.
that-
I think Brian McKnight.
yeah,
It was
he was good.
Yeah.
That is sweet.
okay.
I'm going to kind of go out of frame here a little bit. I'm going to go Google Dolls Iris.
Oh,
Sure, why not? It's R&B for a guy from Temecula.
wait, I forgot the topic again. Come to Me by Van.
I think there's a black guy in the band.
Yes.
The bus driver. Yeah.
Brian's feeling generous. He gave
I'm in the right decade.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
the Vangelis track, Come to Me.
All right. John,
I'm stuck with
what you
Iris.
got?
Sure. It's right on the bubble. It might have crossed into 2000, but it was a track called All I Ask, and the dude's name was Raphael Sadiq, Saadiq or something. I played that a lot because there was just a group that always came in the place I was playing,
Yeah.
and they wanted to hear it, and I got exposed to it. I didn't have it the week they asked for it. I got it, and they came back the next week. I played it. And
We'll
then
let you slap with Raphael Sadiq because he's from Tony, which
is he?
yes.
Oh, okay. His name's not Tony though.
No,
He's not that Tony.
What
No.
Tony?
he was the lead
thought
singer
it
of
was
Tony
Middle Eastern.
though.
Oh, okay. Raphael Tony Sadiq. I'm going to put that in parentheses in the middle of his
There you
name.
go.
Tony with the Y.
Okay.
Yeah, the Tony with the E.
Anniversary. Follow
Actually,
with Anniversary.
Yeah.
The funny thing, none of their names were Tony. So
Fun fact.
okay. Oh man, well I'm about to drop this one in on you. If it wasn't for them, Timberland Boots Company would no longer be in business. These guys made Timberlands. Everybody wanted to wear Timberlands, even though it was 90 degrees outside and you wearing Timberland boots. And I'm going to go with Jodeci. Come and talk to me.
Ooh, I love it.
Yeah. Absolutely. There's a lot of 90s R&B stuff. We're just not thinking about it. It's getting the brain going. Brian, 90s R&B ballad.
From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We'll go with Boys to Men.
There you go.
I'll
Bended
make love to
Knee.
you. I'll make love to you.
Oh.
That one too.
Yep.
They have a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I was
Yeah,
going into the road on that one, but
End of the Road.
I got another
Bended Knee is good too.
I've been the
See, now we're coming up with them. Okay, just shout them out as you think of them. We went through another.
Not Gonna Cry, Mary J. Blige.
Goo Goo Dolls, Iris.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Garth Brooks, The
R&B
Dance.
remix.
right for R&B.
Oh, why
I got Silk. Silk freaked me.
Yeah.
Let me lick you up and down.
SWV.
What?
Pick one.
Any
Endless Love, Luther Vandross, Mariah Carey.
Yeah, that was 90s. Okay.
Of course it was.
Okay.
All right, that was fun. Make another topic or another genre or a subgenre of ballad we should tackle.
Oldies.
What? Okay, oldies. Now you're talking.
Something for grandma and grandpa.
Something for grandma ballad.
Well, let's do it by age, because how often do you get this? Oh, you want to do the anniversary dance? Great. Who do you think's married the longest? Oh, my grandparents. Okay, how long they married? 50 years. So you're not going to the 30s and 40s here by any stretch. You're going to, so they got married in like 72. So figure stuff from the 60s forward.
Sure.
That
Got it.
makes sense.
Okay, I'm going to kick this one off with one that I'm famously talking about. And I don't know if any of you have been brave enough to try it, seen the results, but it's kind of the smart bomb of old people and slow dance because it's the waltz, and it's a track that makes grandma and grandpa get freaky, and that would be Engelbert Humperdinck After 11.
Oh, nice.
No, I've played it. You're right.
Still works.
It's a good jam.
So we're going 60s and above, right? Like
Right.
Something for grandma.
sharing the night together, Dr. Hook.
something for grandma.
Not a ballad. Kind of a ballad, I guess.
That's a ballad. It's a slow song. Yeah.
It's a hookup song.
What, you don't think that's a ballad? You guys,
Kind of. Well, I guess.
Whoa. Yeah. He's kind of got an angle on that song.
yeah,
I guess you
I'll
could.
give you another one then.
Well, go ahead and do another one.
Manhattans.
Just to say goodbye.
Yeah, but that's not really a love song either. It's it's
Well, it's okay.
whatever. Go on.
I'll give you one, Eric, and I'll give you another one.
Iris, the Goo Goo Dolls.
That's right.
That's it. See, there's
Now
the
you're
money.
talking.
It all comes back to Tim Pierce and the Goo Goo Dolls.
Here's one that works surprisingly well, and it's another waltz for an older couple.
I know what he's going to say.
I don't know.
I'll get the hint. Think Canada.
Waltz.
Right?
No,
Oh,
I know where
okay.
you're going, and you can use that if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that in my back pocket.
I was
Did you
going to
say a
go
waltz?
Willie Nelson, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain.
Okay.
That's a great track.
Wow.
So,
That's a great
Travis.
track.
Something I play every wedding at 9:00. Piano Man.
Yeah, sure.
9 o'clock on a Saturday.
Yeah.
That's a ballad.
It
No,
is.
I'm
They
kidding.
don't treat
It's
it
a
like a
good
ballad, but it's a
sing-along.
ballad.
Yeah.
Put him the yeah.
Jay.
If this is not in your list of tracks to grab when you need something from the early 70s, trust me on this one. Chicago, Color My World.
Yes.
Yes.
Beauty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. I used to play the hell out of that.
It's a little on the outside for new stuff, but let me tell you, you get the right age group and bang, they
Jay,
know
for-
that track.
For weddings in the late 80s, early 90s, that was
That must have been huge.
banger.
Yeah,
for
big
a
time.
certain group. Yeah, for the baby boomers, basically. Anybody
Oh, yeah.
who's like in Nam or whatever, that was their track.
Yeah,
It was a really nice
100%.
thing.
What was it, 74, 73?
Color My World might have been 70.
That's
That's part of the whole Make Me Smile thing. The Girl from Impala or whatever they called that suite. It was like several songs put together.
I'm guessing
Oh, okay.
72.
It's just as old as Make Me Smile. So it's
Oh, okay. It's even older than I thought it was.
I think it's older than me, but I might be wrong on that.
That's
Wow.
old.
Nothing's older than you.
John, we'll look it up.
All right.
Curious.
Yeah, we'll go two angles here. Just like it's
Okay.
if you want the guys to drag their women to the dance floor, you play Elvis Can't Help Falling in Love.
Nice.
They will take the wife out and dance. If you want
Oh,
the wife
woman,
to
it's
drag
only 2 minutes long. I can do 2 minutes.
2 minutes. If you want the woman to grab the guy by the ear and drag him, you play Baby I'm Yours. I think it's Leslie Gore. And I'll be yours till the stars fall from the sky. That
It's a
one.
great track.
The women will bring their men to the dance floor on that one. So depending on which way you want to play it, you can do either of those two. I like those two. They work well. So
Damon.
Okay. I played this at a birthday party earlier this year, and it was At Last, Etta James.
I was just thinking that.
I was thinking that too.
that's
Damn
a
it.
mom jam. Absolutely.
That was
never
my next
fails.
round track I was going to do.
Never
Just try to
fails.
impress you.
And if
But I'll
you
do
got to do
something
the
else
8-minute, Damon, mix that out of Nat King Cole and Natalie King Cole, their duet of Unforgettable. 'Cause
Unforgettable.
the end of that song has almost the same beginning of At Last, and they flow.
Oh, okay.
Literally.
Oh,
keep
now he's
that-
got 16 minutes to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian, do you have a oldies ballad for the old people at
Well,
weddings?
Well, you mentioned a waltz. Anne Marie could have this dance.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There you go.
And that is a powerful track.
Mine.
It's huge.
That'll
That's what I
happen
mean
in
when I
here
said
sometimes,
Canada.
Travis.
She's Canadian.
Dude,
Yeah.
There's
that
there's a
song,
lot of them though. I mean, there's so many to choose from.
Oh,
going
yeah.
you
forward.
put
It's
Anne
hard
Marie.
to.
You put Anne Marie Can I Have This Last Dance here in Kentucky. I mean, that dance floor floods.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The vast
young and old. It's a waltz.
Couple
It's
that-
country. It's pop. It's old. It's a
Well,
great song.
I've noticed a lot of the couples that I'm DJing for now, that's their parents' first dance song.
Yeah.
So
All right.
it's almost like a sure thing. If you play it, it was someone's first dance song out in that crowd.
100%.
Of course.
Well,
Yeah.
see, I have one it's not ancient, but it's older. It's a ballad. It's country and it's pop that I forgot all about. That's huge at weddings, or used to be huge at weddings, that you could totally get away with today. And that would be Eddie Rabbit and Crystal Gale, Just You and I.
Just you and
I
I.
just was thinking Eddie Rabbit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 100%.
You want to try another one,
100%.
Eric?
Dude,
Let's get it on Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. That'll do it.
Yeah.
That's a hook up song.
No, and there's so many. I mean, they're not dating themselves out, but some of them just stood the test of time. Like "Wonderful Tonight," Eric Clapton didn't come
Yeah,
up
yeah.
with conversation.
Yeah.
Like, if you just have to grab something quick and that's what's in your head, go for
Right.
it. It'll work. It's just
My Girl's another one of those songs. It just floods
Yeah.
your dance floor. It doesn't matter the age group or if they're younger, older. My Girl always.
They all gonna know it. Yeah.
mhm.
My crowd has a hard time fighting the tempo or the beat on that song for a slow dance. They always have.
On My Girl.
Yeah, they want to dance
Yeah,
fast. to it.
same here.
Yeah, that's like a
They
two-step.
can't. They can't find the groove. It's totally there. You got to dance halftime to it. If you try
Yeah.
to dance double time to it, it looks ridiculous.
Tell them, hey, don't disturb this groove. That's what you tell them.
The system.
Damon saw what I did there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I
I think we're
got.
at time.
Oh, we got time. Okay.
You guys want to do 80s R&B ballad?
Oh, yeah. Let's
80s
do it.
R&B.
I'm down for that one
Yeah, let's do it.
because I got
I'm
one
gonna-
in the chamber. I've been waiting to say all night.
I'm going to kick it off. With low hanging fruit with I'll Be Sure Night and Day.
Damn it.
Yep. Great one.
The only one Jay knows, and I just said it.
Yeah.
Eric.
I don't know.
Oh man.
Eric,
Come on, Eric. I know
wait a
you
minute.
got
Wait a
one.
minute. Sexual healing.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was gonna
That was
say,
Perfect.
is that an 80s song? I was thinking the same thing, but I can't remember if it was 70s.
1983.
Yeah, I think
That was early 80s.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was early
1983.
I was saved by the bell. I was thinking like, what? Because you said I'll be sure, but he has another one too, don't he?
Off
People
on your
sleep
own.
on that.
I'll be sure you
track.
got a bunch of them, but
Yeah, I was trying to think of another one by him, but go
Oh,
ahead.
not a ballad. Travis.
Uh,
80s R&B. I know
want-
you're a kid, but come on, something.
You're a kid.
Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan?
Is it slow? No.
I don't know if it is.
that's not really a slow ballad song.
Hell no. That's a dance song.
I was going to say it's fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
My great. That's not
Wow.
that I'm very well versed in.
Well,
That's okay. That's okay. If you
All right.
don't know, that's okay.
John, what you got?
Jay, I want
Oh,
to.
Jay? Yeah,
I
Jay.
have my 80s slow jam.
Nobody's
which is
got
the
mine.
Force MDs, the Color Me Bad,
90s.
a few other ones. And this is kind of the cherry on that Sunday because I know it's 80s because I looked up the date to make damn sure it's 80s.
Fact check.
We're going to go Come Back to Me by Miss Janet Jackson.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
That is slippery, syrupy,
smooth as
just
hell.
Smooth as
Scissor right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Good one.
not scissor for those of you in Houston where I was last week. Styrofoam cups. I just want to be clear. We're not supporting that. I'm just
John, show us how funky you are.
Did anybody say the Goo Goo Dolls yet? No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Straight
I
on.
got,
I
If
think
I-
they have a song Iris.
You got any
I
death
think, yeah.
metal? I got Goo Goo Dolls. Oh,
yeah, I got Eagles of Death Metal or something. Yeah. No, I'd do Rick James, Ebony Eyes, if I wanted something that was kind
Rick
of.
James and Smokey Robinson.
Really?
Is he on that?
It's Rick James and Smokey Robinson. That's their duet.
Oh.
Ebony Eyes. Yeah.
But that's I had that on the 45 when it came out.
I would
had
go with
Streetlight, but
Bob
somebody
Welch,
stole it.
Ebony Eyes,
Ah,
to
70s.
counter that.
And
Well, yeah.
Sentimental Lady was Bob Welch's ballad, and it was 70s.
Yes,
But I will still go Ebony Eyes.
And
and that's a great tune
It's a
too.
great track.
Sentimental. Yeah.
Sentimental Lady, and yeah, Bob Welch had some stuff.
Was that solo or was that wasn't
That was
Fleetwood,
solo.
was it? That was
That
solo.
was on the French Kiss album.
Okay.
Yeah, so
All
Rick
right.
James. Going
I
right.
think you know what, Jamin, if you want to pass on this round, we'll understand.
Yeah, we got nothing. He's all out. He's out of ammo over
I
there.
know
Yeah.
you're
He's got
thinking
nothing
of
for 80s R&B. Look at
got
about
nothing.
80s
No.
R&B. David.
go out in Georgia.
He ain't got Jack over there.
stuck
He
on
ain't got
that.
nothing. He ain't got
You
nothing
know.
on us.
Yeah.
Now this is I feel bad. I just don't want him to be embarrassed.
Go ahead.
'cause he's-
Please, yeah. And because I'm about to name off a country song for some reason.
Just say
really?
Goo Goo Dolls. That seems to be the go-to tonight.
I'm gonna go with "Love Me in a Special Way," DeBarge.
Woo!
Forgot
Ooh.
about DeBarge.
Okay, we're going. Okay,
Bangers.
fine.
Urge.
You want to party?
DeBarge
Let's go.
Bangers.
Play like that.
Damn
Brian.
it.
Milli Vanilli. Girl, I'm gonna miss you.
That's
We're
nice.
gonna-
Might have just squeezed in under the radar on that one.
That was an
That's
80s
good.
song.
That's
That was
close.
89 or 88. Yeah. Girl, I'm gonna miss you. Okay. Let's do this. If we're going there. Tracy Lattishaw, Love on a Two-Way Street.
Okay,
No one's even
I'm just saying.
commenting.
I'm just
Wow.
I got you.
Don't know.
I got you on that
Wow.
one.
Okay.
Okay.
So Damon hit it over the net, and you did a two-handed backswing. Okay.
He's spiking that ball in the
Well,
sand.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, since you
Damon was
there,
waving to
Brian,
the crowd, and John just like over his head. Okay, I see
I'm
what's going on.
sorry. I felt emasculated there for a minute. I had to do something.
No, you good?
Here's the smart bomb. Here's on the screen.
That's okay. I'm trying to justify Def Leppard working into this this round at this point. So don't feel too
Well,
bad.
let's do something here. let's do one more round. And how about a free for all? Anything that didn't fit in any of our categories that we feel like should be mentioned because it's just a great ballad.
Would you consider "I've Had the Best Time of My Life" as a ballad? Bill Medley.
That's like a split personality song. It starts off ballady, then it gets all crazy, like footloose dances.
It's kind of like saying Bohemian Rhapsody is a ballad, isn't it?
For a minute, it is.
I've had the
For a
best
minute,
time. Who does?
Nick
Wait,
was nuts.
who's best time of my life? What's
Jennifer Warren's in I've had the time of my life.
Bill Medley.
The original, right?
Warren's has got ballads,
God,
but I wouldn't call that one.
Jennifer Warren's. I mean, if I was going to pick a Jennifer Warren's ballad, it would
Time
be
of
You're gonna go yacht rock.
Right Time of the Night.
Yeah.
It's yacht rock.
I don't know. Well, I guess it is. I never considered it.
What was the yacht rock track you gave me from Jennifer Warren's? You gave me one. You're like, "Oh, you're doing yacht rock. This Jennifer Warren's track slides right in." I'd have to look it up because it's in my folder.
Might have been
Right time of the night, is it?
That's a good one.
Could have
Might
been.
be.
Could have been.
Who knows?
Anyone else?
All right.
Just
I
something,
got
anything?
one.
Okay,
I got
yeah.
one. I'm about to end
Oh, I
this.
got
Throw
one.
them out there. Throw them out there. Just throw them out.
All right, go ahead, Eric.
Damon. Go
No,
ahead.
no, it's you. No order. Just spit them out when you got them.
Go, Damon.
I'm about to drop one of the greatest songs ever. And unfortunately, it's a ballad, but it's instrumental at the same time.
Chariots of Fire.
Moments in Love, Art of Noise.
Wow.
In Quiet Storm, last song of the night.
Quiet Storm.
Mic drop.
Hold on.
Quiet
even though this will sound not like a ballad by its title, as I see the ball coming towards me, I reach my racket back with Jeff Beck, "Cause We've Ended as Lovers." And I know the name throws it as, oh, this is a breakup. This is terrible. It's not. "Cause We've Ended as Lovers" is a beautiful ballad, in my opinion, but it's an instrumental.
Okay, I got you.
So, written by Stevie Wonder, if that helps. If that does.
All right, so he threw it back at me. Okay.
Yeah. We didn't hit any Stevie. Stevie's got talent.
Yeah.
I was going to say, when I said it, I thought we didn't say Stevie
Wow.
Wonder.
Just crack that coconut open.
Yeah.
I
Here we
prefer
go.
Stevie's funky stuff to his slow stuff, but he's got some cool stuff.
Here, I'll throw one out there. "Ben" by Michael Jackson.
All right.
Okay.
Jackson is Jackson 5 or no, Jackson 5.
No,
Oh, it's
that
That's
was,
Michael Jackson.
That was
That's
Michael.
his first
Michael?
solo album, I think.
yeah, that was just Michael.
Yeah, all
Okay.
by himself in like 1974.
Well,
Yeah.
it's rap.
How old
It
is
was, it was like a movie or something, wasn't it?
It's the movie,
Yeah, it was
Will,
that movie
Ben
with
or
a
Willard.
rat or a mouse
Yeah.
or something.
Rat.
It's a rat. It's about a rat. Yeah.
How about
Crispin Glover was the actor in it.
Oh, he's
Oh.
creepy enough to fit
Eric,
that
what you
role.
got now?
Explain this future career.
I got one. I got one from Alice Cooper. Not much of a ballad guy, but it's called "You and Me."
I love that song.
It's a great-
I do too. And he does
I
another
love
one,
that
"I
track.
Never Cry," which I like too.
Only Women Bleed.
How are you going to
That's
see me
a-
now? He was knocking ballads out left and right.
Yeah, no, he had a
Okay.
period.
So You and Me is a great song, and a lot of people don't get
You
it,
and
but I
Me
love
was
that track.
great.
It's a great
Love it.
track.
Yeah.
They don't like that whole album, but I thought it
Damn,
was
there's a lot of good love songs out there. Oh, one I meant to say earlier, and I'll give you two from the group. The Association, "Never My Love," and "Cherish."
Cherish.
You can get away with either one. If you get an older crowd, they're late 60s,
Oh, sure.
they are going to be happy you played that.
One of my other all-time favorites, "I Love You," Climax Blues Band. Always loved
Nice.
that.
Oh, that's
Very
an
nice.
awesome track.
Always loved that song too. You know.
You and me
nice.
both.
That's a
Great,
tearjerker.
great track.
Yeah.
Great
course.
track.
I have
We could
another
do
one.
this
If
for
you're hanging out
days.
at the barbecue, you drop this one, you have them. It's "Ready for the World, Love You Down."
Oh, I forgot all about that song.
Yeah. That would have went for the R&B right there.
See, this
too,
is why I'm still not getting that invitation in the mail.
You don't need barbecue.
There was
Exactly
a
why
British
I'm
group that
outside
did like
going
a
like, there's no raisins in this potato salad, but
almost like a happy hardcore version of that in the 2000s. I remember they did a remake of
So
it.
So Def did a remake of it.
Who?
So Def, the label So Def, they did they bass jams or whatever. They did a version of it. So.
Okay.
now I'm back at my apartment and I'm just eating potato salad alone. I'm not even back on the driveway. So okay.
There's no raisins in it. Yeah. I guess that's all right.
Had a lot of success with Randy Travis, "Forever and Ever, Amen."
No, yeah, that's a good one.
Actually, you know what I'm going to throw out there because I think it's a ballad because it's loving. Is Shanice? "I Love Your Smile."
Yes,
That's a great
one.
song.
I wouldn't call that a ballad.
It's still a
Smooth
good
groovy.
song.
It's
Yeah.
a great song, but I wouldn't call it a ballad.
I'm thinking it's like kind of loving. No.
One in
Yeah,
a
it's not
million,
ballad.
you. One in a million, you, Larry Graham.
Yeah. That was one we had to play back in the old days.
Well, that was like, I think that was exactly 1980. I think when that was.
Oh, we never touched on this kind of rock or this band. You get the right generation, the right people. Thank you by Led Zeppelin.
I was just thinking Hitch a Ride by Boston.
Gonna hit you right.
What's the other?
Yeah, that's very smooth. Yeah.
Yeah, I would almost go with The Man I'm Supposed to Be.
Yeah, that one could go
That
too. I
one's
was just thinking
kinda
of
creeps in.
being popular.
Let me take you home tonight as long as you only play the first two and a
That's
half
the-
minutes of it, because
yeah,
then
yeah.
it rips
Then it
off
makes
and
sense.
goes.
And then you skip out. Yeah, that's a
That's the guy that's when the PR guy is like skipping through the record, like, oh, this is a ballad, and then moves the needle and doesn't hear the end of the song. Where
Probably the
it's
best
like,
choice. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Some songs are like that. They start off slow and then they get crazy.
All right, I got one more, and then I'm done for this category.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I got to say her because me and her got the same haircut.
Oh, I know what he's going to say. I know exactly what you're going to say.
Now you're going to say
Nothing compares to you.
It's a cover, right?
O'Connor. Yep.
Yeah.
Nothing compares to you.
Yeah.
written by
That's written by Prince.
Prince, right?
Yeah.
Do
It was the
Come on,
hairdo
Prince.
that gave it away there.
Exactly.
Prince
I
got
figured you get a laugh out of that.
R&B slow jams like Insatiable
Oh,
and oh god, I love
Between the
Scandal.
Sheets, Isley Brothers, Juicy Fruit, M2 May, and all that
A
stuff.
whole bunch of Billy Joels we missed. I mean, he had a ton.
Yeah, just
I
the way
didn't
you
get one.
are.
Next,
and-
Too Close.
mm-hmm.
I got
Yeah,
one
I mean,
more.
tons of them.
Which one?
Next, Too Close.
No, Brian.
No.
Somebody, we didn't bring her up all night.
Who?
Somebody I'll be seeing next Saturday night.
Oh,
What was the song?
yeah.
Foolish Beat? Was that the one?
Could have
Could have
been.
been.
Could have been.
Could have been.
Could have been, yeah.
Oh, damn. You know who I just thought of? There's about 3 or 4 of them. Taylor Dane.
I Will Always Love You.
Love You,
Oh,
Leave You
my
Back.
God.
Her and
She had a.
Love Will
Oh,
Lead You Back.
man.
Yeah, the
Man.
Ballad
He
Queen.
had some great
She
stuff.
was a ballad.
Oh, there's Taylor Dane right there.
It's
yes.
funny he happened to have that handy. So
Wow.
You always have her handy.
Brian's Three Women.
Well, that's their third crush.
The Trouble.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whatever. Not thruple. That would be it's 4.
And before we go, Jimmy Spin, just want to add To Sir with Love from Lulu. So, because we're always thinking about Jimmy Spin. So
I love that track, dude. That track is awesome.
You guys have fun tonight?
That's a total
Yeah,
love
sure.
song, too.
Great. You know what? But it's time for this.
They're gonna fork it.
bring that fork.
Right. Bring that fork along.
Fork
Thanks for
that.
joining us.
It's funny till he puts it in his eye, and you know that the SOB is one of these nights going to do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You only
yeah.
have insurance in your house. You only have the gigs.
Do the Scorpions Blackout album cover, okay? So just
Don't
get
want
the
a
fork
game
in
where you
your
poke
eyes.
your eye out. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one like you. All right.
Yeah.